You shouldn't have been. You ain't had to lose nothing.
I'm not getting in trouble on my comment. So
we ain't late because of me. I can tell you that.
You look lovely, sis.
You too, darling. Yeah. Love the hoops. Yeah, come on, Janet Jackson. Nasty, if you ask me. Bum, 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 bum,
definitely ain't late because
Shay Shay brings a lot to the table. That's all I'll say right now.
Let's get it. What the heck is going on? What is going on here?
He said he don't wear any of these masks. At least get a black mask. Be down with the cause, brother.
Let me tell you something. I had the same mask for 2 weeks.
Oh, Lord.
And I wear it every day.
Damn.
Do you at least spray it with Lysol?
Right.
And hand sanitizer.
I wear it into work, and I'll leaving work, and that's it.
Okay, and then you get in your car and take it out.
No spray, no spray with Lysol, just contamination.
One day, that's it. Not even a whole day, just when I came out to come here.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Well,
evening.
All I know is I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm ready. I'm ready to spit. I got my Kevin Samuels vibe tonight.
Oh boy.
Cause I'm over here, I'm downstairs. I got my little candle burning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to give y'all some good information.
Mm-hmm.
Candle burning.
Mm-hmm. I love being a black woman.
I hear you.
Oh, for sure. Yes, indeed.
That's right.
And you got on a yellow shirt to match your.
Not the yellow.
Yalla.
Y-E-L-L.
The she high yalla.
Hello, everybody. Jillian. Hey, Tawan. Hey, everyone.
She ain't tag nobody.
You always say that. Go look. You're tagged, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're tagged. Everybody's tagged.
Good.
Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything under the sun. I am your host, Veronica. So glad to be back with y'all tonight on this Tuesday.
Oh, go girl, shake the body. Rewind, shake the body, go.
Oh, Tawan is on fire already. Tawan is on fire already.
No, he's messy and trifling.
Very. Yes. Talking about you. Let me find a beat.
About me.
It's about that mask. The one you wear for 2 weeks without spraying it with Lysol. Like there are no more masks available.
This mask is gonna last me the whole month of September.
Okay.
Oh my God.
There's only a few more days left.
It's flying by. It's like, okay, it was just September 1st. Now is what, the 16th?
Yeah.
Crazy.
The sun was setting at 8 o'clock 2 weeks ago. Now it's damn near 7.
Right. Welcome back, my brother. Mr. COVID survivor.
Okay.
How y'all feeling? I might have to turn up a little bit tonight.
Please don't.
Yeah, I got your chaser, brother. If you need a chaser,
I ain't got to work tonight. I got community service in the morning.
Oh Lord,
community service
for being in jail.
Child support late.
I had to cut the music.
You know what's crazy is that I just put that out there just to see what y'all think about me. But no, I volunteer at the United Way, so I'm doing that tomorrow.
Okay.
I appreciate.
What do you be doing? I would love to help.
I really appreciate
cleaning bathrooms.
Thank you. that I had a damn criminal record.
Brother said, clean
We know, not you.
Mm.
Welcome back, my sis. Shay is back with us.
Thank
Sharon.
you. Hello, everyone.
Yep.
And my brother Fatine, all the way from New York, WBLS radio station.
Yep. Changed the studio tonight. Went into a bigger studio tonight. Decided
Okay, I have company.
Oh,
Y'all say hello to Mimi.
hey, Mimi.
Cat
Oh,
person.
you're not.
It's my daughter's dog.
Oh, okay.
She's here visiting, but this is my grandpuppy, and
So
she is a
cute.
sweetie pie.
Oh,
My grandpa.
Mimi.
Yeah.
What's
She
going
said,
on,
"Hey,
Stevenson?"
y'all." Okay.
Mhm. Stevenson say big up to you for your services, Mr. COVID survivor.
Yeah, I just I'll do anything for a t-shirt. So they're giving out t-shirts, so I'm gonna volunteer my time for tomorrow.
For a
Okay.
t-shirt.
For a t-shirt.
It's called the Day of Caring. They do that once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow.
I used to do that on my other job.
Hey Vic, your picture's upside down.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Your cross should be hanging backwards, upside down.
Okay, then. Can I give a shout out
my Vic.
to and I'm quite sure you guys heard a story about Wendy Williams in the hospital. You know, I love Wendy.
No.
Yes, I
She got
love.
COVID?
She has COVID, but she doesn't have any symptoms from COVID. She went in for psychic
You got it. You on the right?
yeah, right, psychic
Yeah.
evaluation.
Evaluation.
Oh,
Psych.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's in there on the mental.
So you know she's been having a lot of
She had
mental
mental
health
issues.
issues.
with
Matter of
Kevin.
fact, maybe 20 feet is where she started at Hot 97, right around the corner from here.
Wow.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's been in this where I'm standing. She's been in this studio. This is where she started. And you know, we wish her well, but at the end of the
Yes.
day, there's a lot going on in her life that she's been dealing with. Now she has COVID, and as you just mentioned, they're saying she's asymptomatic at this particular time, but they're watching her because you know you got to still go a certain amount of days because boom, it can blow up on you.
So she probably doesn't have COVID, but maybe just in her mind, she's maybe a hypochondriac.
Well, she did
No.
test positive for
She
COVID.
she
got
did?
COVID.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, she got
Okay.
COVID. It's real. She's in New York unit. She's in New York hospital. She lives in
okay.
New Jersey, but she's in
Oh,
hospital in
okay.
New York.
When
Yeah.
you said asymptomatic, I was like, well, okay. All right. So she's not spreading it. Okay. No, showing no symptoms to
Right
it.
Yeah.
now.
So shouts out to Wendy Williams. I love me some Wendy.
What you rubbing your face for, Victor? I feel all of that.
You know he always got something
I know he got some
negative
BS.
to say.
He
He
got
don't
some
like
BS
us to
with
talk
him,
about COVID. He don't like us to talk
Well, that's on you. I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I just listen to y'all spread this fake news, so I just listen.
Fake news on what?
I'm listening. What's up with the letter? How y'all doing?
Okay.
You know what?
I know because
What's going on, Stevenson? Lisa, Tawan said, who's blocking this broadcast? Who's blocking? I don't know. Let's get into this letter tonight. So, not that much detail. I mean, I guess she just got straight to the point with this one. Should I attend the wedding? She says, my ex lover is getting married in January and he sent me an invite. We dated for about 5 years and he did propose to me, but we both knew he was not ready. So I turned down the proposal. We eventually broke up. About a few months later because he stepped out on me. This happened in 2016. We both moved on and I'm so glad I made the decision to not marry him because I would have been a divorcee. Moving forward, he met this very sweet young woman who he will be marrying in January. The problem is he's still for the streets. He's not ready to settle down because he's still trying to get with me. I would hate to sit up and watch them say their vows knowing this man is no good. I would feel so guilty even though him and I are still friends and we will always have a tight relationship. I just feel I will be out of place. His family and I get along so well. I still go over to family functions and all. I wouldn't want to take away from her day by being there. What are you guys' thoughts? I think it's messy. I mean, because I get it. You still close, you still tight with your ex, whatever. But because you know that he still want you, he's still trying to get with you. Why would you go sit up in the wedding? That's just me. I will, and then you say you still you still tight with the family, you still go to family functions. I hope you don't go to family functions while she's there. To me, that's just all messy. Victor?
I'd go. I mean, if you don't want this dude and he give you an invite, I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like if you haven't cheated on if he hasn't cheated with you on her, then I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. If y'all cool, hey, go and have a good time, take you a date. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about him. It's about, enjoying. If that's your friend, support your friend.
A friend that is still making passes at her. A friend that still want her.
But she hasn't bit. So all I'm saying is, and I'm going to pass it to whoever's next, I would go. I have been to 2 of my ex's weddings. And, I mean, it wasn't no big scene. I mean, I think a few people didn't know that we actually dealt, but it was what it was. Y'all.
Fatine or Sharon?
All right. Okay, I'll jump in. So real quick, she shouldn't go unless she's gonna go and stop the wedding. If she feels that he's a dog and he's still in the streets and she wants to be messy, then go and stop the wedding. But on the flip side, you know how he is. You said if you would have got with him and he cheated on you, you would have been a divorcee. So at the end of the day, him sending you an invite, I think he's being messy with that and being disrespectful. That's totally disrespectful because you're trying to still get hit this at the end of the day. And then what happens if his wife down the road finds out you not only invited her, but then you tried to get with her? That's totally disrespectful. So you ain't sugar honey iced tea. I'll make it nice right now. So if I was her, just move on. You said you moved on. He's trying to get with you. You ain't with it. So just leave it alone and just don't go.
Sharon.
Before I say something wrong.
Do you want to agree with me?
Do I want to agree with you? Maybe. Look. Why would he invite her, first of all?
Knowing that he still want her.
I mean, are you inviting her because you want her to stop the wedding? You know she will stop the wedding. So is that your cowardly way of getting out of marrying that girl? Because evidently, since they already got a venue, some cake, since they got invitations, right? So they have some deposits made. So now, you're inviting people that maybe could crash your wedding. But you know what? She entertaining him. She need to just cut all ties, because if y'all were together and he don't want to marry you, he want to marry somebody else, what does he think of you?
Well, he did propose to her. She turned down the proposal when they was together.
She turned down the proposal. Yeah. Did she say why? Because he was for the street.
She said he wasn't ready.
She knew he wasn't ready.
Okay, well, bam, there it is. Well, it is for her. For her situation, it is.
How they used to say it. Whoop, there it is.
But for her, she can determine the situation for her. But for him, and this new girl, let it go. I wouldn't go. I'd be like, you know what? I wish you well. And if that girl trusts him enough to marry him, like, that's her burden, unfortunately. Because you know what? Women got an intuition. She know what she got. She can't. But some people lie so well. You never know. They live in 2 lives. So, I hope it work out for them, but I wouldn't go. I'd be like, nah.
Right.
I got a dentist appointment that day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going.
We
going.
know you
I ain't
would.
got
Big, I
nothing.
know you would go to the wedding, to the funeral, to the baby christening. You would go to
You'd
all
be
of
right
that.
there.
If you invite me, I mean, this is the thing. Why two people that have seen each other naked can't be cordial after it didn't work?
Prime
Because
question.
you still want me.
Prime
Yeah,
question. Do
that's
your
the
fiance know
problem.
you invited me?
Right.
So Vic, let me ask you a question. Bro. So you're getting married, your fiance, and and I know what you're gonna say, so I'm gonna have to put this little disclaimer here. Your fiance invites her ex, even though you disagree with it, she still sends an invite. You understand? Do you want that MF at your wedding, bro?
Well, what you just said was crazy. If I said he can't come and she invited him anyway, then it ain't no wedding.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
so at the end of the day, so why would you go? It seems like you're going to be just
No,
because. Okay, explain. Why would you go?
you just said listen, whoever she invited, who she invite. If you for me and I'm for you, I don't give a damn who you invite. As a matter of fact, I want you to invite every damn ex you ever had.
I don't know. As a woman inviting an ex to my wedding, there wouldn't be no wedding.
Especially with the ex trying to get
I
with
mean,
the other
for real?
person.
Right.
Come
on.
man. That
What
don't make no
man is
damn
gonna
sense.
let
I'm
their
not doing that
future
crap.
wife invite their ex boyfriends? Like, because I'm now you're going like,
What they gonna
what,
do?
y'all still communicating?
What
Why are y'all still communicating?
If the ex is a parent of the child and there's a good relationship between the new person that is going to be the spouse, and they both agree that, listen, we're going to invite so and so because the kids are going to be there and blah blah blah, then that's cool.
Agreed.
But this is nonsense. This is BS.
I'm
right.
asking,
BS in this.
Now I agree with that. If it's a blended family, yes, they get along.
But this is bullshit. I'm sorry to say it, and I call a spade a spade. This is BS. This guy's full of shit.
And I want not now ex of my future husband to invite now one of his exes to my damn wedding. Because I'm gonna shut that shit down.
Because if I was the future wife, I'll put my foot in somebody's ass. I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
see
sorry to say it.
What Victor has to say.
Y'all finished or are y'all done?
After I pull my foot out,
finished right now, but I ain't done.
Right. They have a lot more. Go ahead, Victor. Mr. COVID survivor.
I don't understand what's the big deal. Y'all feel as if so I can't, y'all ain't cool with none of y'all exes?
That ain't
it's a yes or no question. Are you cool with
I ain't invited no ex to no wedding.
Are you cool?
No. I might be
cool with none of your exes.
I'm fine with my kid's father.
Okay, so me personally, I feel like I'm cordial with everybody who I've ever dealt with. I feel like I am. So if I invited somebody who I dealt with to the wedding, then they know it ain't nothing. I'm talking about me. I can't speak. If we speaking on the letter, if she has not slept with this guy and he invited her to the wedding, then what's the big deal?
She did sleep with him.
She slept with him before he got engaged to this chick.
But he still want her.
It
so he's still coming on to her.
Exactly.
Invited her to the wedding. And she said, you still for them streets. And the other girl don't realize what she's marrying.
That's not her problem. That is not her
problem.
I
agree that's not her problem. But that's what the statement that she made. I agree that's not her problem.
So Vic, if it's not her problem, like Shay just said, if it's not her problem, then why go? If it's not my problem, and you know this guy's messy, even though you received the invite, because you receive an invite, don't mean you gotta go. What does an invite mean? If because somebody invites you to something, don't mean you tell yes or no.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I look for reasons to put on clothes and buy shit all the time. I look for reasons to step out.
Well, throw a cookout.
Huh?
Well, throw a cookout then. Listen, and invite us and get some new clothes and we'll come.
We talking about what I do.
I know.
I'm not throwing no damn cookout. If you invite me, if my baby mama was to invite me to her wedding, guess what I would have done? I'd have stepped right up in there. I'd have had on the same colors they would have had on, and I'd have sat in the back. I wouldn't have said nothing. I'd have sat in the reception.
The same colors.
What I'm saying is, you just said you look for a reason to dress up and buy clothes and go out. Yes. So I responded with, throw your own party. Why
would I throw a cookout when the invitation to a wedding is free? I'ma eat for free, but a cookout, I got the damn cook. I'm not doing all that.
No, big
I
go.
can go to a wedding. I can hit on all the bridesmaids.
You ain't got no life.
I ain't got no life. Are you
ain't got
serious?
I'm serious. That's crap.
How
Why
is
would
that
you?
crap, bro?
That's crap, man.
How?
That's crap, man.
How?
Why?
Please explain that to me.
The reason why I'm saying that, you know, I mean, you can be cool with your exes at the end of the day, man, but you're gonna run. You got 10 exes, and 10 exes gonna invite you to the wedding. You're gonna go to every damn one of them.
That's personal.
If they invite me to the wedding.
That's personal. Like the only because it's sacred and it's personal. You just don't write. I'm not
because you said you look for things to go to. So
Yeah.
are you that damn desperate? Are you that damn desperate that you gotta wait for an invite to go to something to put clothes on?
I mean, what else would I put on clothes? You think I just get dressed just to go to
No. That's not what I'm saying. Don't try to flip it. What I'm saying,
I love Victor.
You said
I like Sam's.
I put on clothes.
Victor, I like Sam's.
Huh?
I like Sam's.
I put on clothes.
Don't do Sam's.
I put on clothes for special occasions. I don't put on clothes just to be putting on clothes. That's somebody with no life.
Right.
I just feel like that wedding is very sacred and personal, and to invite people that you trying to still sleep with or have slept with, it just makes it just toxic. It makes it toxic.
That would be him for inviting her.
And then, yeah,
we all agree with that.
So is she disrespectful for going? Hell, if you invite me, I'm coming.
Well,
I mean, but my thing is, why are you going? Are you going in support? Are you going just to see if he's going to do it? Like, there's a motive. I just feel like there's a motive if you go.
Why not? Tell me this. So, what's the issue with? All right, so to a baby shower. Let's say to a baby shower. Would you invite your ex to a baby shower?
No.
You would?
Mm-mm.
To a funeral?
I don't. Tradition.
Huh?
Go ahead, Victor.
So if your mother, father, somebody close to you died, and your ex showed up, you should tell them to leave the funeral.
No, but I'm not gonna tell them to come.
I mean, to me, a funeral's more.
But if they come, they're not coming because I told them. They found out in the street and they showed up. It's not because I said, oh, my mom and them died. This is the day of the funeral. So that's no. If an ex come to a funeral or something, that's because they found out in the street, not because I told them. I wouldn't care whether they came either way or not because they're ex.
I don't get. Maybe because I ain't never been married. I don't get it.
That's holding a torch that they don't.
I don't know. I don't know about that. That's interesting because that's what I'm thinking. Because I guess I had an ex, and then I was getting into a new relationship, and you know, when my mother passed, my ex knew my mother, and at the end of the day, you know, that went out. And both were there, and the ex sat on the friend side instead of the family side, with you know. And at that particular time, my girlfriend was with the family, and the ex and her mother came and paid respects. I didn't have a problem with that, and neither did my girlfriend at that particular time. Didn't have no problem with that because at the end of the day, you know, we can't have exes that our parents. Or a loved one had a relationship with. So I don't see, when it comes to paying respects, I don't see a problem with that.
Let me hold on.
As long as there's no mess involved.
Go ahead, Victor, because I'm gonna get some comments.
Somebody said something about funerals. If my children's mother died, should I not go to the funerals because we're not married?
That's your kid's mother.
Yeah,
hold up. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't go.
Who said that?
According to y'all logic.
No. I just gave you an example of where ex and a girlfriend were both at a funeral.
If it was an ex, you didn't say if it was your kid's father or mother. You said an ex. No, you have to be specific of what you're saying.
Y'all just
no, you have. I mean, come on, Victor. You know good and daggone well.
Dude is trying to sleep with this woman, dude. He's trying to hit it. That's why it's disrespectful. That's the
toxic part. Because evidently the fiance must know about her because she says she comes to cookouts, family functions, right?
That's another problem I have. Why are you even
leave the woman out of it? Leave the woman out of it. If she got an invite, she should go. Don't invite me if you don't want me to go. That's just that simple. It's that simple. Because I'm pretty sure.
I wonder what the fiance got to say.
Hold up. Because first of all, she had the wife had to approve the guest list. Because ain't at weddings, y'all have a guest list and you know who's all supposed to be there, and they RSVP and all that shit. So if
He
she
could
got
have,
an
he
invite,
could have done that.
no, we're
like-
not gonna what if, so we can what if all night. At a
What?
wedding, do you RSVP?
Some weddings.
Do most
if
weddings.
you wanna eat, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to eat, but
'Cause
going to the
they do a head
wedding is
count for-
different.
They do a
Wedding
head
is
count.
different. The
So if this woman's
reception,
going-
definitely.
Right.
So if this
Exactly.
woman's going
Good
to
point.
family functions, if she's going to family functions, then what's the problem? She should go to the wedding. If your mama is cool with her, then you should be there, sitting right next to the mama.
You said
Y'all
mama
saying,
saying
listen,
my
y'all
son
saying
should have
don't
married
But
you
the
instead of
mother
her.
isn't dealing with him.
Veronica, you
If-
are saying
I don't
no
care if
good.
you're cool with the mother. You should have respect for yourself. I would
Exactly.
feel so
It has
uncomfortable.
nothing to do with respect.
Yes,
Y'all
it does.
saying that because y'all wouldn't do that. You got to step outside the box for a second. His whole family is accepting this woman in front of his new wife or new fiance or whatever. So if he got enough nuts to invite you to the wedding, shit, I'd go.
So the question comes out, and we don't know this, Victor. And Victor, of course, you always step outside of the box and make an interesting point. I wonder what she has to say. We're hearing from the outside ex-woman. I wonder what this woman has to say, because there are some women that are passive, and at the end of the day, they follow or fall in line with whatever the man say. He may have that aggressive nature. I don't know, because we don't know much about it. We get it from the ex side. So
If the wife approves of it, we all should approve of it. Whether
I don't think-
we
I
don't
don't
know
think-
that. We don't know.
Yeah,
that.
I
We
don't think
know
she
that.
approved that.
We don't know.
You
that.
saying you don't think, but we can what if all night long.
And that's what we do here. We always what if.
What if that's
Come
damn
on,
right.
come on, Mr.
That's the
Cole.
whole point of the show. One,
But the
two,
thing
three,
about
four
it is,
opinions.
If you invite someone to something, that means you want them to show up, right?
He does. That doesn't mean the wife, the soon-to-be wife does.
Exactly.
But
We
yes.
don't know.
All right, so
we don't know.
y'all two women, y'all both been married. All right. Did your husbands, exes, whatever, did your husbands have free range to invite anybody he want to without you knowing? It's a yes or no question. Sharon said no. Could your husband invite somebody that you didn't know to your wedding? Could he mail out an invitation to somebody? No, he couldn't. I'm gonna answer it for you. So she know. She know. So don't sit here and
Well,
act like
actually, like it was okay.
I want to know if it was a verbal or actual invitation.
That's what I'm saying. Hers could have
No,
been like he could have went to her
no.
verbally and asked.
This is our what if again.
Right.
What if it
Okay.
was a verbal instead of an actual
Because
invitation?
I know I made verbal invites.
But
I didn't
still,
say
Like,
you.
everything
I said
wasn't
your
on paper.
husband.
but
I
she's
said your
she's
husband.
gonna know she's there. If she's getting married, if the new wife, even if he verbally invited her, what Victor is saying is basically this woman is going to know. So this guy didn't sneak invite her. He may not mailed out an invitation, but this woman
She
is going
know.
to find out. She somehow is possibly going to know. But we assuming this because we don't know. We
The
really don't.
man on the other hand, he might not know everybody y'all invite, but I damn sure know for a fact that y'all know every single person that's there. Because if you don't, what you gonna say is, "Come here, James or whatever." Who is that?
Let me
Because
just say
y'all
this
gonna
about
check everybody at your special date.
Let
I know
me-
y'all will.
Wait, listen, if the people already sitting down in church, you think I'm gonna go through the pew and be like, let me see who's here? No, I'm walking down the aisle saying the
You
vows.
gonna walk down the aisle, but you still gonna check.
check.
When you go through them photos and all. Who is that?
Photos.
Let me-
That's
Yeah,
after the
that
fact.
Let me go down the road with Victor right now, because I am gonna side with Victor on this one. I'm gonna assume, I hate to say this word, but I'm gonna assume what Victor's saying. She knows, and you know why she knows? You know why she knows? Because he done ran the okie doke on his fiance. He done told her, "Yo, that's my ex. You know, we cool, but I'm done with that. This, that, and other." She don't know he's trying to get back with her and trying to tap that and whatever. She's an ex. She still comes to the family thing, so there's some cordial things going on. I gotta agree with Victor on this one. she don't know that the okie doke is going on behind her
Yeah.
back. That's
That
why I'm
was- I
saying
mean,
he's being disrespectful. And
Of
I think
course
the
she-
other woman out of sisterhood, because I hear y'all women talk about sisterhood. Out of sisterhood, I think the ex shouldn't come. That's what.
And out of sisterhood, I think she should stay away from family events. If she want to go visit the mom and sisters and all that on her time, but when it's a family function, I think she should stay away. Let's get into some of these comments. Stevenson says that's not her damn business, and she don't need to go no way near this new woman.
She done been around her. It ain't that she done been around her. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry, Ron. Go ahead. Keep going through your comments, please.
If you want to address that, go ahead.
They opened the door with the family function. The new woman should have stopped that right then and there at the family function. You should have stopped.
Sometimes the new woman can't stop it.
But wait a minute. Then we don't show up. Then I don't show up.
No.
If
Well,
my mama-
that's it.
If
Then
my
that's
mama invite my ex over there and I got a new woman and I know she gonna be over there, guess what? Ma, I can't even go.
Right.
Because if I respect her, if I respect my new woman, I can't go. Ma, I can't come.
Been
But
there.
What if the
But-
fiance
but-
doesn't know that they had the rendezvous?
She know. She
What
know.
if they? But
I-
hypothetically speaking, what if the fiance doesn't know? Because family, one thing family gonna do is stick together. They're gonna lie
You can't
for
hold
each
that
other.
shit for that long.
Well,
You can.
well.
You can't hold that long.
I ain't speaking hypothetically. I had that
Darren, you
situation.
speaking on
I'm speaking from fact.
Hey, I've been there.
I've been there. So there was a birthday party for me and my aunt, and my cousin had the party at her house. She invited my ex. I disagreed with it. My family member told me that it was her party that she was throwing for us, and she was inviting it. And if I didn't want to come, I don't have to come. That's family. That was family telling me that. So I took it back to my new lady. She was like, "It's okay. It's no problem." And we went. There was no problems, and that's how it is. She stayed. Ex stayed in one part of the house, and it worked. But at the end of the day, you know, like Victor said, if the family invites and you feel that's disrespectful, then you don't show your ass.
I don't go.
There you
Right.
go.
I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
I can't show up.
Yeah.
But how can the whole family hold a secret that long? My family, we like to get drunk. Somebody gonna say something, you know, Vic used to do this and that with her. Somebody gonna say something.
Yeah.
But some families, keep it together a little.
I have family.
Mine don't. Mine
My-
gonna tell it the first time.
My older family who ain't here now, they ain't gonna let nothing go. They was like, why you got that woman here and you've been blah blah. Nah, they tell every damn thing. Tell everything.
Let's see what Tasha's saying. What makes her messy by going if she don't want him and they are still friends? If he wants her before the wedding, he will possibly
We'll want her
want her after the wedding, and they are still going to be friends. Wouldn't he be the messy one?
He
Yes,
is.
he's definitely messy.
He's the messiest one of all.
Yeah, because he invited her and
Yeah,
still
but-
trying to get with her.
But see, and that's the thing. So, sometimes y'all women don't understand when somebody trying to be a friend and somebody just being trying to get with y'all. Because sometimes y'all will mistaken harmless flirting with somebody being explicit, should I say, or trying to get with y'all, and it's not the case. I mean, if I see my ex and I say, "Well, damn, you really did your hair. You look good today." And keep it at that. Then she was like, "Girl, my baby daddy came over here." No, I didn't.
I agree with that. I agree with that, Vic. I agree with that.
No, because if you come to me and say, "Girl, you really
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Sharon, you need a mask.
Bullshit.
Sharon, you need your mask.
Woo, excuse me. Yes. I need
Oh,
one of them for
man.
all that shit you spreading over the airways just now.
Rodney says, "What if you were friends first, then relationship didn't work out? Going as a friend to support and being happy for them is not wrong. Now, if she feels it is shady, by all means, stay away."
Rodney, he's still trying to tap that. That if
She
they were
assumes.
friends,
She assumes.
ain't no woman gotta assume crap, bro. They know when a man is trying to tap that and get back with it.
Right.
Get back with it. That's what she said. Come on, Vic. Come on now.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know? I mean, I hear what you're saying. Some women may read into a little compliment and say that's flirtation. I know where you're going with that, but the average woman, you know, I just think that she can know the difference where a man is complimenting and flirting and then trying to get back with it. Come on.
I mean, yeah, and you know, a lot of weddings are by invitation only. That's true. Tasha also says some fiance.
Some fiancés may
May
not
not
know.
know the other woman, and when she find out to save face, she will go along with the foolishness.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's asking us.
She ain't gonna have no choice on the day of the wedding.
She's asking us, should she
She won't
go?
have a choice. After she say I do, it's like.
So let me ask y'all this then. So what if y'all was to find out at your special day that one of his exes was there at the reception? Would you remember in Soul Food when he was dancing with the ex? Would y'all ask her to leave?
I would question him and see why he invited her.
Or if she got invited.
How she got invited. You know, before we cause the whole scene, you know, was she formally invited? And if he invited her, why? Because I might need to not sign that certificate.
I don't know if I would bring that. Yeah, I don't know if I bring that up on the wedding day.
You wouldn't?
Because I'm not gonna sign a certificate. We need to burn that mug. It ain't gonna never make it to the courthouse.
So would you check him or her?
I would definitely check him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we agree that she whatever.
People always, whether it's a man or woman, people always address the person that comes that, you know, caused the trouble. But while they're there, you need to address the person that invited them, because it's not just one person, you know. So I mean, some people just don't have the common sense of knowing, you know, what to do. Like, really, common sense says don't go. That's a problem. But some people don't have that. Some people just want to go ahead and push the bar. Whatever,
and
you know.
Some people want to go to be funny.
Exactly.
Right. You know, to cause
they little wedding. You know, you don't want to. That's negative energy. How you start is how you end.
Right.
I was at that little wedding.
But you know what? Women
you really want that negativity on your wife?
Right.
Yeah. More mess. The more you get, the more mess that you take into this wedding, the more mess can happen. And if more mess can happen, then at the end of the day, it's his fault. But you contributed by taking your ass there. And that's how I look at it.
Ryan said the best. No, dude, I like that comment.
Right.
She's right. Because if the roles were reversed and she did the same thing, how would your ego handle it?
Can't handle it.
Cannot.
I said I would want her to invite all her exes, because I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna look all them people in their eyes, and then I'm gonna grab her in between her damn butt cheeks and squeeze real hard. Damn right. I'm gonna let you know
I love her picture. Is she a judge or something?
Who?
I love her Facebook.
Ryan Marquez.
Ryan
Marquez.
She a judge.
I don't know. Her profile pic looked very professional.
Let me go look.
Go ahead, Vic. What you were saying?
Run.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
She ain't gonna marry you because you want to invite all your exes.
Okay. Man. Never mind. That's a dude.
No.
Okay.
So that's
you're looking at the wrong
mom
person.
picture or something.
Oh, okay.
You're looking at the wrong picture of it.
That's a dude.
Yeah, you know, some men have their mother or their wife as their profile pic.
Yeah.
Well, weddings are a happy event.
Right.
And you know, the less drama, the better. Don't invite.
Wait, put that back up, Veronica.
Wait, I was gonna let Shay finish.
Okay. Go ahead, Shay.
I don't even know. It's a sacred event. It's supposed to be happy.
Right.
You know, you don't want to start off with the drama on your wedding day. It's supposed to be a happy occasion.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want to be
supposed
sitting there thinking, who's this female? Why she's there?
Right.
Why my new husband is. I mean, everybody ain't gonna act right.
No, and nobody want to be thinking about that on their wedding day.
Then once the liquor start flowing,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, somebody going to jail.
Right.
So what Tasha says, You want me
Go
to
ahead,
read it?
Fatine.
So Tasha McCall says, Fatine, you have some men that's just want to stay connected for the sex and not a relationship. And that is correct, Tasha. You are right. And that's what Victor was saying. And that's and it plays right into a lot of things that Victor talked about, how some men just want sex and not the relationship or whatever. And yeah, we know that. We're men. We're men. We know what we want and what we don't want and what we try to do and try to get by with. We're men. You know, not every man, I don't want to paint the brush, but you know, the nature of a man. I've said it before, we're predators, and that's the way it is. I'm sorry.
So let me ask you this, Veronica. If me and you was together, and I shouldn't even use you because everybody think we together anyway. But if me and you was together and we got married, and I said, well, I want you to invite all your exes to the wedding, would you accommodate me if I asked you that?
No.
What if I said I just want you to invite them? They might not show up, but I just
don't even want that energy. Who wants that energy? That's
Who
just the
wants
energy. That's
that?
bad energy.
No,
I mean, you have so many other people that you can invite that you get along with and you love, and you want me to go dig up some exes and be like, hey, I'm getting married. Y'all want to come to my wedding?
It's like you want to be messy.
Yeah, and not only your because your
ex have to be
because that's your ego. Because you said it. Yeah, you want to go with it toe to toe with you where you said it was your ego. You said, wait, I'm gonna tell you what you said. You said I would want her to invite all her exes so I could look at all these dudes and then I can grab her and squeeze her in the butt cheeks. That's your damn ego, dude. Just to say I got her and you don't have her. That's what you are saying.
Because they don't have to be present. They don't have to be present in order for you to know that you locked her down.
But tell me this.
I mean, you know.
Wait a minute. Then why marry her then?
Because
that's my ego too. Why buy a big ring?
Yeah, but you got to be messy with it.
One doesn't have to do with the other. Have anything to do with the other.
Y'all gonna let me finish, or y'all gonna keep cutting?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. We'll be quiet.
So should I buy her a small ring? I shouldn't buy her the biggest ring I can afford because that's my ego. I shouldn't put her in this big ass house on the hill because that's my ego. I shouldn't put her in the damn Mercedes Benz and have her riding around town because that's my ego.
Apples and oranges. That has nothing to do with inviting.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
I shouldn't keep her hair done because that's my ego. I shouldn't keep money in her pocket and have her wearing red bottoms and shit because that's my ego. So where does it stop? I shouldn't marry her because that's my ego. Everything that men do is for our ego, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
but
it's
not inviting exes to the wedding.
No, it's not, bro. Come on.
That's going far.
That's a selfish ego, and that's egotistical. And that at the end of the day, there's ego, there's positive ego, and there's negative ego. We all have egos, but at the end of the day, you trying to show off in front of all these exes that I'm the one that married her. That's vain. That's in vain, bro. That's not cool.
How many shots have you had tonight, Vic?
I don't think
that didn't have anything to do with you.
I take the word ego out of it and use the word vain. That's vain.
So,
that's being in vain.
So you mean to tell me if a dude, so if I go into a ring shop, all right, I done bought some engagement rings. So I go into the ring shop, my man tell me, Vic, you can get this ring over here, $1,500. It's an S1, you know what I'm saying? It's an S1 ring, you know what I'm saying? It's a carat, and let's say it's $1,800. Or Vic, you could come over here and get this VS diamond, that's a carat, and it's $4,500, and it's nearly colorless, and you know, you can have this. Which one you think I'm gonna buy? If I got the money, I'm gonna buy the VS diamond, not because they the same carat, but just because that one pops a little more. So that's my ego putting it on her hand. So she's walking around and she's got her ring just jumping and dancing in the light. So you mean to tell me that I shouldn't do that?
That's why I said I take the word ego off the table and use the word vain. I think vain fits what I was saying more than ego. So I take ego off the table and say what you was doing is in vain. We all have ego at the end of the day. And if we can deliver the best to our loved one, then damn right we do that. It's nothing wrong with that, but that's not being in vain. What you want to do with inviting all these exes to show, that's vain, bro. And that is not a good characteristic about anybody.
That's your opinion.
No, that hell no. That look up the word vain, bro. That ain't my opinion. The word means something.
Okay.
Victor's on that bullshit. He on that bullshit. Victor on that bullshit. Hey, look, I think you should buy the ring based on how many exes she gonna invite to that wedding. You know what I'm saying? Right, homie. I'm with you, D.
Go ahead, Shay.
I'm with you.
I mean, to be honest with you, that's what men do. You know, oh, so your ex had you in the Toyota, then I'm gonna put you in the Lexus, or at least try. You know what I'm saying? Men, I'm gonna speak about myself.
That's just an upgraded Toyota.
Can I finish? So with men like me and men that
Corolla, Camry, from Corolla to Camry.
Go ahead, Mr. COVID.
Oh, so sensitive. Stop.
No,
Just stop. Don't even be that way.
So my thing is when men like me and men that think like me, we always want to give you what you didn't have. You feel me? So if you tell me, well, I ain't never been on the beach and rode horses or some shit like that, then I'm gonna go right there and try to rent me a horse on the beach and let's go out there and ride the horse if that's what you want to do. If your ex told you no, I'm supposed to tell you yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
So you want to step up like you want her to.
I mean, that's the reason why we got together anyway. Because apparently you and this man didn't work because there were so many no's and not enough yeses.
So you're looking to compete with the ex.
It's always a competition with the ex. Regardless of whether you admit it or not, it's always a competition. Because if a woman came up there and said, you know what, I really would like to go to the beach. You know, I used to always tell my ex I want to go to Virginia Beach, and he never would take me. That dude is travel. Girl, book that hotel. Let's ride. If I care about you, but y'all do little slick stuff like that.
I don't bring up old relationship stuff in my new relation.
I try not to.
You know what? And I try to create new experiences within the relationship.
I'm glad y'all said that. I'm glad y'all said that.
Because
I'm gonna tell you this,
I don't give a daggone what he did and what he didn't do in his last relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that y'all say that, but I do understand what Victor's saying because there is a level of competition, and there's not only a level of competition, but there's a level of trying to bring some happiness. When you look back, the same way, if you know, when you break up in a relationship, the same way as the complaints that the woman has, that hopefully the next dude is going to try to take care of the things that wasn't taken care of by per se me. You understand what I'm saying? So I do have to agree with Victor on that aspect. I mean, you don't want to put yourself direct in competition. What did he do? I'm going to do this and that like that. You don't want to live your life like that. What you want to do is bring happiness to the relationship.
Right. Like, I'm not going to continue talking about what my ex did and didn't do. Like,
I ain't saying you not continuously, but sometimes for y'all to get y'all way, y'all will bring that up. So don't say y'all don't.
I don't know if I bring it up. Like, well, you know what? He never took me to Virginia Beach. Can you want to take that road trip? Like,
now, if you say something like that, then guess what? No. It's a subtle way you say stuff like that, man. Sharon, don't be looking all.
Yeah, I got it, Vic. I mean, I do understand what
Sharon,
you're saying.
know I'm telling the truth.
Cheryl says so. Vic.
Yes, you are, Victor.
Yeah,
you are telling the truth.
He explained that he's downstairs. He got the candles rolling.
Cheryl,
tonight.
Sure, I sent you a message 3 days ago.
Yeah, see, Cheryl's supposed to be here.
I'm redoing
Do you have
my
Messenger?
closet, I can't be in the closet. It's a bit messy. I'm redoing it.
Ryan says, nah, I'm not competing with what her ex did.
Everybody's compete, bro. Okay, he said he not, so he not. So
if I got to compete with what the ex did, I don't want her.
But that's it. In order for you to be with her, you are competing with dude because you're trying to meet her needs or you're trying to meet her wants that apparently this dude didn't. So it's always a competition. It might not be a head-on-head competition, but indirectly you're in competition because she's always comparing you to the last dude she had. Because as soon as you start going down the same path that he was going down, staying out late, we just throwing out some shit, staying out late, hiding your phone, and she like, well, damn, old boy used to cheat. He was doing the same shit. She gonna check you like, you know what? My ex used to do the same shit. Why is your phone face down on the table? Why is you coming in here 2 o'clock smelling like cigarette smoke and you don't smoke? It's shit like that, man.
I'm not getting ready to say my ex did the same thing with his phone. Used to be placing it face down. And who does that, Vic?
Yeah. But I do have a question. I have a question
Shannon do that.
for Veronica and Shay Shay. I would like y'all both.
Shannon, we on the same page tonight, baby.
Yeah. I want to ask y'all ladies this, and if you all both would answer this. So you know that Victor's ex was a good cook. And what I mean is, at the end of the day, that when you got with Victor and, you'd be like, what did y'all do for Thanksgiving? She was a good cook. She did this. She brought this, that, there. She was a good bake. And if you ladies, just as hypothetical for both Veronica and Shay Shay, that you ladies are not the best cooks, you're not terrible, but you're not the best cook. Do you think you would try to become a better cook for Victor, your man, that he's your new man now? Would you try to be a better cook knowing that ex really hit the spot with him and really captivated him with that? Would y'all try to be better at cooking? Either one of y'all first.
I mean,
don't all speak at once.
No, shit. He better eat that peanut butter and jelly sandwich and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's gonna
the Nutella. Can I have some Nutella?
Yup. Not just playing, but no. I mean, why are you? Wait, how did I know that his ex cooked really
because
well?
Because it's first of all, she's already known in town that she's a hell of a cook. She's already known. It's already known that she's a hell of a cook. No. And Victor said, even though we didn't get together, even though we had our issues, one thing I must say is that she could burn. So that she can cook, and that she made Victor happy when it came to her cooking. So if you ladies wasn't the best cook, would you try to become a better cook to please your new man?
No, I'm gonna be Veronica. Veronica can cook. Let's make that clear. I'm not gonna try to, come out with these fancy dishes and all that stuff just because his ex could cook. No, I would not. Just because his ex could cook really well, I would definitely make sure he eat and are eating well.
Oh, it's gonna be fancy.
I think you creating a hostile situation when you do that BS, because everybody ain't gonna be able to cook at the same level.
You're right.
So when you met me in the restaurant, that means I'm not a great cook, probably. So that means you're probably gonna have to take me out. I'm gonna take you out so we can get these good meals.
Yeah, but my question is, would you try?
I mean, of course you would put an effort in, but I mean, how can you be a better cook? That means I guess you got to get a cookbook, follow recipes. I mean, is it really worth it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try not to burn the hot dogs or something. I mean, I'm just saying. You just. When you meet someone and you have qualifications, so say it was me and Victor, we met and he was like, I want a woman that can cook. Right. And I know cooking probably is not actually in reality, I can burn them. But but just hypothetically speaking, that's right. I was just a basic cook. You know what I'm saying? Basic cook. So, I want somebody to cook out the gate. I'm just a basic cook. Either you gonna take up cooking, or you're going to eat my basic food, or we can go out. I mean, it doesn't mean that my personality is messed up. It just means that I can't cook. Some women like men that can cook. Mm-hmm. And, and a lot of men can't, but a lot of men can. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of men that can't, but a lot of men can. My dad married a cook. Mm-hmm. She cooked, so he didn't have to cook.
I was just trying to reverse the role of what Victor was saying, that he was saying that as a man, that I have to agree with, that there's certain things that we would put effort in, especially if, we don't want to compete with the next person, but we want to put effort in, especially if something that you all like. You understand?
Right.
It's something that you wasn't getting from that other relationship. Sometimes that dies off after time. But in the beginning of a new relationship, you definitely want to be on top of your game, especially if you know that your new lady or new brother that you got in your life already came out of a relationship that didn't work well.
But what if you had a man? So let's flip this. If I was a woman and my ex-boyfriend was a football player, and now your little scrawny behind wants to come date me. So then what if I do comparison on that? Oh, he was so strong. He worked out all the time. He was so athletic. And here you is with the, the beer belly. I'm just saying though, but on personality vibes, y'all get along. He's cool. We have good conversation. But every once in a while, they slide in that professional football, player or something.
My thing is,
you better start
doing. Are you gonna go to the gym? Are you gonna go to the gym and
what I'm gonna do?
You have to do that.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna just put my tongue in your butt. That's it. Tell him to compete with that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Good night,
well, everybody. We really appreciate everybody showing up tonight. It's been great. It's been real.
With that, bro.
It's been real.
You should just appreciate the person for who they are, not from who you dated.
Period.
I'm waiting for Cheryl comment now. Come on, Cheryl, where's your comment?
Did he do that? Answer that question. Did he do that? Exactly. If he didn't do that, then I won.
Jillian says she should love you for you and how you treat her. It shouldn't be a competition of past experiences / relationships. Right.
Shouldn't be, but that's the
Mr. Sammy says, just be yourself. If that's not good enough, then so be it. Exactly. Be who you are. Don't try to be like somebody that they already been with before and all that crap. Nobody got time for that.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. So y'all just gonna bypass what I just said. Mr. Muscles, he ain't going to get the Nutella out the damn thing. Your boy.
You don't know what he's doing.
Or did.
Or did.
What if he did use Nutella?
Or then I'm gonna just raw dog.
You gotta check.
Well, that's what you do anyway, isn't it?
rough.
Somebody come get him.
I can't even come.
I mean,
what's in your glass? What's in your glass?
No, he already showed what's in his glass. It definitely ain't this soda.
He's straight Fulio. You know that.
But you know what?
Cheryl said, I'm sorry. Cheryl said, I'm going to cook like I've been cooking all my life. And if he doesn't like it, then he can get in there and cook. That's right.
Yeah, until he come home late and then you say, babe, I cook. And he say, I ain't hungry. And then you going to get curious.
You gotta put
why you ain't hungry? I ate out. Then you're going to be curious. He ain't getting in there and cook, and he already ate and ate. Yo, ass Cheryl, sorry. You gonna start getting curious. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If you got to step out on me just because I can't burn like your ex did, peace.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
That's cool. I'm cool with that. Bye.
Right.
Is that? Oh, I guess that Victor, is that stepping out? If you go by a coworker's house and get a meal once in a
while? Yeah.
Let me tell you this, man.
I asked Victor that. I didn't ask you all that.
I'm gonna say this. I got in trouble for eating at my neighbor house one time, across the street.
Like you was a kid, huh?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Women.
Was she single? Was your neighbor single?
My neighbor is 30 years older than me.
You like him old.
So what that mean?
You might have put your tongue somewhere.
Right.
Okay.
You like him old, so listen.
She take them teeth out.
It's
go
on.
To work.
Go
to work.
She like put out teeth.
Go
so you know
work.
what? That shouldn't have came out your mouth
at all. She enjoyed what she was doing. I used to cook for my son like this. Come on, get you a plate.
That's right.
So question was,
how you doing today?
Was she single?
Let me tell you this. I'm not eating from nobody's house if I got a woman. I'm just not going to do it. The only other woman house I can eat from is my mother's house. And I got to be selective about that because I got to make sure she didn't cook if I ate over there. And if I do eat over there, I need to make sure she gets, if we live together, to bring her something.
Don't bring me no plate.
If I'm
I would-
eating at my mama house,
Oh, your
Oh,
mama.
mama house.
what
That's
I'm saying, my
different.
mama house.
Oh,
That's my
we
mama
talk
house.
about. We not talking about the neighbor.
Sharon, you heard what I said? My mama. I said my mama house. I said
Okay.
it's
I
only
didn't hear
two.
that part.
I
You didn't
said
hear
the
that.
only other woman I can eat from is my mother. And if I
Okay.
eat over there, I got to make sure that you don't cook. And if you did not cook, I can't eat unless I bring you a plate and you agree that you want the plate.
Oh, Victor.
What you think? I'm just, it's rules in this shit.
Savage.
He gets it right
Savage.
once in a while. He gets it right once in a while.
Right. Once in a while, he'll show up.
Yeah, he show.
But I mean, we can laugh and joke on the show, but it's rules. It's rules, man.
Oh yeah,
And to keep the peace,
Mhm.
you know. And I ain't say I hate to say it, but men don't run shit. We don't.
I don't want some of them places when they mama house, or some of them mamas can't cook.
You right.
I'll pass. You know your mama house, okay? I already ate.
See, first of all, you ain't gonna, like Martin say, you ain't gonna talk about mama biscuits.
Yeah, my mama business was good, so he said. But some people's mama, they ain't good.
Yeah,
I'll pass.
That's right.
I'll pass.
Cheryl said Vic was over there with the Nutella and Ben Gay.
Rubbing them knees.
Mhm.
And the whole
Ah.
asshole.
Ryan says you're not eating at the church mother's house. At the church mother's house.
Huh?
At the church mothers,
Who, me?
Sister Sarah house.
Right.
I mean, I will.
You taking your wife with you, right?
Oh,
Are
you talking about if I'm in the relationship? Oh, I ain't going over there. No, I ain't going.
Well, if you go cut Sister Sarah's grass, she probably give you a plate. Come here, baby. I cook. You want
First of all,
something?
if I cut Sister Sarah grass, she better not give me no plate. She better have me some dollars.
Well, she on a fixed income.
God.
Oh, we got the trade.
I don't know about.
We got the trade.
Yeah, I don't know about eating at all these type of women because some women do put stuff in food. So
Sister Sarah,
next thing your ass is be over there like a lap dog.
if I cut
Look.
your grass, Sister Sarah, you better be in there with your Sunday slip on with nothing under it. That one.
What?
You know what? I was
Don't
gonna
wear
say something, but I'm
slips
not.
now.
But Fatine, back to what you said. My grandfather's
Mhm.
brother, my uncle Jeffers, he God bless his soul. He's gone, but he did not eat at
Mhm.
other people's houses.
Nope.
Period.
Nope.
The only house other than his house that I've ever seen him eat at was our house.
There you go.
When he came to visit, he drove his little black Volkswagen Beetle. He had his own little lunchbox. He had his stuff in there. So and he just was very suspicious about that. And he didn't lay his head down either. He put his head on his knee, So
that's why I said that, because a lot of people, especially from the South, and my family's from the South.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, Ruth's real.
Yeah,
Ruth's
but
real.
I'm not. Yeah, but this real.
It's real.
And my mother,
witchery
and my
is real.
mother,
Witchery
and my
is real.
mother. Yep, my mother.
The Bible
went
speaks on it. Sorcery.
Yeah, my mother went somewhere.
Mr. Salmon, no.
Yeah,
Mr. Salmon, no. Ruth's real.
yeah. I'll just
That's
say
why-
my mother went somewhere and she let her guard down because she never ate anywhere. Lady offered her something. She said no, and then she took it. My mother came home and was in the bathroom throwing up. She wanted to whip her own ass for doing that because she never would do that. And she taught me, look, I guess growing up as a kid, we went to kids' house, we ate. But as you get an adult, you gotta be careful, man.
No,
We ain't used to do it.
To me,
yeah.
We
Well,
used
we
to
did.
do it.
that ain't roots. To me, that ain't roots. Roots is when I go to your house and eat.
Just shut up.
Yeah, but I really wasn't talking about roots. I'm talking about
Because he get ready to
it's
go
like,
somewhere.
I'm going somewhere else where they say women that want to get a man, they can do certain things to put in the food. Now I don't know if that's a true saying
That's
or
true.
not, but
Sharon, is that true? Sharon, is that true?
I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
mhm.
So she
It-
know
I plead
it-
the
it-
5th.
I'm gonna just say, from what I know, it is true.
Roots true.
But that's not roots. What I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah, that is.
nasty.
It is.
That is.
You would say
That
you,
is.
you would say
Uh-huh.
that is. Okay.
That is. That definitely falls right in line.
Okay. Okay.
But Roots real.
Oh, that
I don't
does.
be messing with nobody's chicken
That's
foot
why
to
I count my
bones.
underwear in my drawer every night. I ain't want nobody taking no drawers out of here and doing some Roots and stuff and burying it in their backyard.
Ain't nobody want you that bad.
Mm.
Hit it, Keith. Nobody, baby.
Damn, nobody?
Well, maybe one or two.
Damn, I got two. I'm doing good then. I'm doing
Julius,
good.
Julius said, yeah, my husband better not eat at his mama's and I cook and he come home.
I hate to tell the missus, but she ain't gonna tell me I can't eat at my mama's. That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, I ain't eating that mama.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat
But,
at my
I mean,
mama's.
if
I
your
want to
wife-
eat at my mama, I don't give a damn if she do cook
I
because if
tell
she
my
was
mama,
at
put
her,
that in
and
a
if I
to-go
surprised her cooking and she went to her mom's and ate, I understand. Your mom's cook, you're used to your mama's cooking. You probably don't get it that much. Man, go ahead and eat at your mama's house, even if they cook. Hell with that. You know, some things like Victor said, there's rules. You don't disrespect the mother-in-law. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think I would be disappointed. I mean, because you can hey, leftovers for tomorrow.
With my mama.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's it.
I can't
eat
sleep
at
with my mama. I'm gonna tell you that now. I can't sleep with her. So I'm
That's
gonna tell
all
you
right.
up top.
Ding,
You
ding,
make-
ding, ding, ding,
Old girl.
ding.
That's for
girl
y'all, because
upstairs
I'm gonna
make
eat
the
at
rules.
I wish my mom was living, because I
See
don't
that?
give a damn. I'm gonna eat at my mama.
You see the lady that pray for me? She make the rules. And she tell me, Vic, you better eat at your mama house. You always tell my mama, hey, mom, put that in the to-go plate. I'll take that for lunch in the morning, but I ain't eating that.
Good
well,
deal.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I get that.
I
Yeah,
can work with that. That's
Right.
workable.
yeah.
Babe, don't
I'ma
worry
eat-
about that.
I'm gonna eat at my mama's, y'all. Sorry,
I'm
y'all
gonna eat
cook.
at home.
When I come home, y'all will understand.
But you know
I
what?
probably eat a
Fatim,
little
I wouldn't
later.
tell you. I wouldn't tell you not to.
I wouldn't tell you
appreciate
no.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
I
I'ma
wouldn't
eat at
tell you
home.
no.
Because I wouldn't do that to y'all.
Right.
If I even surprised to cook for y'all, and y'all say
Yeah.
I stopped by mom's and mom's cook and I
Meet
ate,
the
I'll be
kitchen.
like, I made you.
Eat up
No
there.
problem. No problem. We eat this tomorrow. That's what.
Yeah. Because if
That's
my
it.
mama made some fried potatoes and some cube steak, it's on.
It's gone, and you better eat it. You better go ahead and eat that and enjoy mama. That's right.
Don't eat
Because
it.
that's your mama and that's my mama now.
But
Yep.
you know what? I'm gonna say
What?
this: mothers, they know if you got. And I'm not my mama. Let me tell you what my mama do. If my mama invite me over there to a crib and I live with somebody, when I get over there, my mama gonna have a plate for everybody already. Whether I take it there or not, she
Right,
gonna have a plate for everybody, or she gonna bring it over here.
right.
So
If it's not ready, she gonna say, make sure you fix blah 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 plate.
Exactly. That's how it go. That's
well,
the
I ain't
rules,
fixing
Vic.
no plate.
Most
My
of the
mama gonna
time.
fix all the plates. I ain't.
Yeah,
Most
my
of the
mama. Yeah,
time.
well, my mama
But-
would do that too.
But I'm not. I shouldn't say a good mother, but a conscious mother will make sure everybody in that house is fed. She's just not gonna feed her child. I don't think if she's conscious of what's
What happens if the mother don't like the wife
She still do it.
or the husband?
That's
mama
where my
still do
most of the time was coming from. But thanks for
Yeah,
saying
you see
it.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Still do it.
So sometimes the mother will do something spiteful because they don't like the other person, and they be
Right.
like, "Yo, baby, here I'll fix you a plate." Blah blah blah. You go ahead and eat at that table. This, that, and other. And she going in there and wash them damn dishes. She ain't fixing nobody else's plate. Now, if you want to bring your ass in here and fix her a plate, then you do it. Because if your mama don't like that person, she ain't fixing crap. My mother didn't want. See, my mother didn't scratch where it didn't itch. If she didn't
Right.
like you, she didn't like you.
All right.
And that's it. And she ain't
Oh,
gonna
I like
smile in
that.
your face to smile in your face.
I like that.
That's how my mother worked.
She
I'm
didn't
not gonna lie on
scratch
my
where
mother.
it
My
didn't
mother not
itch.
here. My mother, if she didn't like you, my mother came 3:30 in the morning to my cousin house to make me take a girl home, and I'm in college. And I'm not gonna disrespect my mom. And the girl said, look, I'm damn near grown, but I'm not gonna disrespect your mom, so I'm gonna go at her home. But she ain't have no right to do that. My mama didn't play. So if
Well,
my mama don't like you, she ain't fixing you crap.
well, I'm gonna just say this about my mama. Everybody mama different. My
That's
mama
right.
love me. Mom, if this who I love, I'm gonna need for you to respect her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Whether you like her or not, you express all you want to me behind closed doors while she ain't there. But when she in front of you, I'm gonna need for you to turn that Southern charm on.
Shit, not my mother.
But and that's the difference. I mean,
Not my mother.
you know, that's
Oh, you're
different
talking about
between our two
you
mothers.
want your mother to respect who you're with.
But
Are you
it's not that I want her to. That's what she's going to do.
But what is the thin line of
I
respect?
thought you were saying like your girlfriend or your wife was going to
That's what I'm
respect
saying.
your
My
mom.
mother's going to accept anybody who I accept. Now, in front of them. Now, behind closed doors, she's going to tell me exactly how she feels. But while that person there, she going to hug them. She going to treat them, you know, whatever.
Right. You said your mother.
Because my mother respects my decision. Now, well, she respects my decisions in front of them. And that's the same thing that goes with my kids. If my son, he bring some of his friends in here, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all hungry? This, and then when they leave, I'm gonna say, hey man, would you bring the motherfuckers back up in here? You know what I'm saying?
And then when he do bring them back up in there, then how you gonna react?
Them his friends. I can't sit here and tell.
But I'm just saying that at the end of the day,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Again, I can't say.
But you already told them not to bring them back, so they shouldn't bring them back.
Right.
Listen.
But if they do come back, so the point I'm trying to say is, I'm just saying, you said your mother, but I have to respect that. But I'm just saying some mothers are not, because you say your mother respect your decision. Some mothers don't respect because they don't like that person.
And
so
they're gonna show it. They're gonna make it known.
They ain't gonna hug that person. They may speak, hey, how you doing? And go on about their business. I can only
speak on mine. So when I tell my son, don't bring the motherfuckers back up again, it's a figurative speech. I'm not telling him you can't have no friends up in here, but I'm just saying, like, hey man, you know, watch your peoples, you know, this, that, and the other, whoop-de-whoop. If you bring them back up in here, I'm still going to accept them, whatever, because those are his friends. I can't live his life. He's going to have to see. And, you know, I may be judging the situation different because I made a whole lot of bad decisions in my life. These may be some genuine people that can help my son, and I'm looking at them from their outer appearance and not even giving them a chance to look at their inner appearance. So, you know, I can only give my son my opinion, but it's up to him to make the final choice. But whatever choice he makes, I'm going to ride with him. But I'm going to still respect his people in front of him.
Got it. I hear you.
Stevenson says, ain't no woman in this world can tell me not to eat at my mom's house.
Exactly.
You know what, Stevenson? You ain't met the right one. I guarantee you ain't met the right one.
Stevenson, I'm right with you, man. It don't matter which one
Veronica,
Victor says.
Team ain't going to hit the bell. Veronica, give me something.
You better get a bomb. I ain't hitting the bell on that.
Why?
Because ain't a right one. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't eat at my mama's house. Nobody.
And I don't think a respectable woman is gonna ask her man not to eat at his mom's
There you
house.
get the bell.
Yes, sir.
Sharon, if you told your man not to eat at his mama's house, would he eat it? If you told him, say, don't, I ain't saying you being disrespectful. You said, babe, don't eat at, I know your mama got, don't eat at your mama's house tonight.
Because I got something. I got
No, just say, no, don't eat at your mama's house tonight. Is he going? Let me answer that for you. No, he ain't going.
Because he's thinking that you got something really good. You got something, you have something planned.
Nope. Because you told me not to.
But you know, it had to be a situation,
right?
Not just randomly trying to control the man. You know, like, okay, don't you eat at your mama's house today because you always eat over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, like, you know, hey, I'm cooking such and such and such. I'm cooking steak tonight. We're having shrimp steak. I know you probably eat at your mother's house on Wednesdays. Don't eat there to ruin your appetite because I'm cooking dinner. You know what I'm saying? And they would respect that.
Right.
But, you know, as far as a just controlling situation,
Thank you.
We ain't talking about controlling.
But it is controlling if women just randomly say, don't eat at your mama's house without a reason.
Without a reason.
Yeah. That's
Veronica,
crazy.
put up Stevenson post. Let me address that. He says that's being fake, though, Victor. So let me explain something to you, Stevenson. I'm human, and I've been wrong. Probably 65% of my life, I've been wrong. So for me to sit here and judge a book by its cover, and for me to tell my son, you know, them ain't your friends, he knows them better than I know.
No, I think that comment came when you was talking about your mother is going to, hug her and all that and show her love while she's
So
there. But after the fact, y'all get behind
that
closed
comment
doors and she
came,
going
that
to
was
tell
a
you how
long
she.
time. That was a long time ago. He just put that up there, Veronica.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what he was saying by being fake.
I'm just going off of you, Victor. I don't know who your mom's, and I'm not going to try to draw an opinion
Hey,
about
Mom,
your
she
mom.
watching.
Okay, but what I would say is you're your own man, Victor, and I don't know if wherever you get that from, but I'm assuming your mom's is her own woman at the end of the day, and I just
Yep.
don't think that your mom she may put on the airs because your mom's. I can't speak for her, but I at the end of the day, I'm just saying, my mother. If she say don't bring them little so and so's back in this house, and then I bring them back in the house, and the reason there's a reason. Well, Jimmy smokes. The other one drinks quarts of beer outside. My mom's is gonna pull me to the side and say, "I told you." And next time she's gonna embarrass me because I didn't listen to her. See, that's what I'm saying. We as kids gotta listen to our parents at the end of the day, and she's gonna embarrass me. And she's not gonna whip my backside, but if she don't like the way they moving, my mom's is gonna come out and say to them, "Listen, I told Fatine not to bring y'all in here because I think y'all are fast moving so and so, so and so." So
Now,
that's it.
brother,
She gonna tell them.
Fatine, you didn't just went down a different rabbit hole because we was on eating dinner at your mama's house and versus bringing the heifer back to your mama house. Them two different subjects.
No, I didn't say heifer. I said kids. I said friends. Victor said he would tell his son not to bring those so and so back in here. But if his son bring them back in there, he's still gonna be respectful to them. And I'm saying that my mother told me not to bring those so and so's back in the house.
She wouldn't be respectful.
And that she's gonna embarrass me in front of them because we didn't listen to them.
That. So in order for me to be friends with somebody, we got something in common. So if me and Jimmy or Timmy or whatever, if you see Timmy drinking a beer on the corner of the lot, you probably didn't see me on the other side of the fence with another beer. So we're friends for a reason. So understand that you have to have something in common. So if I'm sitting here telling my son, to come in here and I'm like, you need to watch your peoples, you need to watch your friends. They have something in common or they wouldn't even be, what I'm saying, cool or whatever.
Could be football.
It could be
something positive.
It could be, bro. It could be anything. They could be gay. I don't know. But all I'm saying is they are friends for a reason. So if I see something in them that I don't like, then that quality may be in my child. So all I'm saying is that if he still wants to continue to be friends with him, I'm going to be cordial to his friends because I don't want to embarrass my child. Because sometimes, and I noticed this about a lot of parents that a lot of kids in my generation, their parents would embarrass them so bad that their child got bullied because of the shit that their parents was doing. Your parents snatch you up and beat you in. When he show out, I'm gonna weigh him out. And it's like, why is you doing that? You beating this child in front of all his friends. You coming up in this classroom and you got all these hair rollers in and doing that, and your child is still affected. So you think you got your point across, but your child got to deal with that for the rest of his damn life.
That's
but
true.
Parents don't think about shit like that. They think about, I was the parent in the situation. But what about that damn child?
Well, so if that parent came in and cut ass in a classroom, that means that child did something really bad.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but
I
understand what you're saying, but one, parents got to understand children are not the teachers. They don't have a degree. So you go to school and you learn and you shut your daggone mouth up. I ain't play that crap as a mother. But as a mother, when I saw my girls with friends that I didn't agree with, I didn't embarrass them in front of their friends. Exactly. When they left, though, I had a side talk with my kids, like, you know what? Such and such seems to be a little jealous of you. Because parents will see things that you don't see in friends. And I'm not gonna tell you can't be friends with them, but I'll give you a warning and say, watch this, because I had girls. So I didn't raise any boys, so I can't speak on that. But I had girls, and it's different because they don't see that stuff coming. Girls are just very mischievous and slick. So you have to watch out for your own.
And it's interesting because I knew my daughter was hanging with this young lady that was faster than her. But they got along. They got along at that particular time. And the embarrassment part came when my daughter wanted to leave the house late in the night, and I was like, she's not leaving. And the girl almost made a mistake. She made a mistake by saying something to me and said, well, you should let her go. So I addressed her real quick. I said, you got 10 seconds to shut up, or you know, and I just said, oh, I'll put your ass out this house. Ain't nobody running my house. So what I'm saying is, did my daughter get embarrassed? She was crying. Everybody was crying. Oh, you should let her go. Hell no, she's not going out this house at 3:30. Well, you know what? 2 months, they had a fight. They had a fight because that fast ass one was doing things that shouldn't have been done. I'm not going to call it out, but she shouldn't have been doing. And they got into a fight. And then my daughter realized who was really her friend and who really had her back. So I hear what you're saying, Sharon. I hear what Victor's saying. Sometimes a parent will come in and embarrass a kid, and it puts a stigma on them, and then they get bullied. But if you around a group of kids and all the parents work like that, see, we could laugh a little bit, but we know that if Johnny parent did that to them, my parent would do that to him, to me, and so-and-so parent. If you had a group of parents that move in the same way, so at the end of the day, we didn't get bullied because most of our parents were all on the same page.
Yeah.
So we didn't get bullied. So and then we stuck together if somebody tried to bully us. I don't know where y'all came up, but I ain't come up like that.
So here's Stevenson. He replied back to the fake thing. He said, I put that up there about you don't like whomever. Why is she hugging and carrying on in front of your woman and behind her back she talks shit? That's being fake.
That's my mother. I mean, my mother's going to accept whoever I choose. I mean, if you call it fake, then it's being fake. But at the end of the day, I feel like she's respecting my decision. But if you say it's fake, then it's damn fake then. I mean, okay. Then I want my mama to be fake. I want my mama to respect my woman in her face, but respect my decision. But also, I would still like your criticism. I still want you to tell me the shit that I don't see. I still want you to sit here and say, well, Vic this, Vic that, Vic this, Vic that. I don't want you to tell me that in front of her face, because then you giving her game in order to run game on me if she is running game. But then at the same time, I want my mother to be exactly who she is. Let me say that. I want her to be exactly who she is. Be fake. If Steve says she fake, then yeah, be fake.
I like realness.
So you want your mother.
Me too.
So let's dive into that for like a split second. So you want your mother for you to bring a man over there and he walk in the house, hey mom, this is my man so-and-so. Oh, he too dark for you, Veronica. I mean, shit, that's what came to her mind. That's what he's saying.
No, not like that.
No, hold on. Stop.
I'm saying, can I explain?
See, here we go.
Go ahead.
Why don't you give a more realistic thing, Vic?
You don't think people say shit like that?
I'm not saying they don't, but give us
but
more.
I mean, come on. We all say little slick stuff behind. We all say little slick stuff behind the scenes.
So then, but guess what? Then what he's saying is,
we're talking about the hugging and oh hey, how you doing?
Yeah, all that. She don't like that. Your mother don't like that person.
He specifically, not specifically.
He said the hugging and carrying on.
Can I finish?
He said that's fake. That's all that hugging.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
He specifically said it, not Pacific like the ocean. Specifically, I said it correctly.
Yeah.
That if you can say it behind her back, you should say it in her face. Basically, that's what he's saying. So anything your mama said, well, that girl wig twisted or she bow-legged and she ashy, say it to her face then. It's the same thing. But see, y'all want to twist it.
I think if you give an example, like if you give it, I'm gonna make something a little bit more subtle here. So if you come in, I'm not gonna use Victor, I use myself. So I come in with a young lady, and when she meets my mom, she don't never smile. She's always seemed like she got her face twisted. So my mom's pulled me to the side one day. What's wrong with her, man? She ain't never smiling. She got her face twisted, blah, blah, blah. So Another day, I come over, same thing. My mom speak, hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, sis, how you doing? She do that. My mom ain't gonna wait till the back. She gonna say, baby, every time I speak to you, you seem like do you have something on your mind? Because your face, you don't smile. You always seem like you got a frown on your face. That's what we talking about, being fake. That's nothing wrong with a mother saying, damn, baby, how you come out. That's being straight up or just going always behind the scenes and saying, baby, what's going on with your woman? Blah, blah, blah. Some mothers ain't going to do that, man. They just going to come out and say, yo, why your face always frowned up? You don't smile? Is there something wrong? Is it something with me that you don't like? My mother's going to address that. So address that.
So let me say this, because the relationship me and my mother have, my mother would never get the opportunity to even tell her that the second time. You know why? Because I'm going to address the shit as soon as she say it. But that's just me.
But you will address something that simple as your mama saying, you don't smile. What's wrong? You will address that?
Yeah, of course I will, because I'm going to ask her. I'm like, hey, I said, every time you come on my mind, why you ain't never smiling? Oh, it's something on my mind. Oh, okay. But then I'm going to text my mom, like, she said something on her mind. And then
no, I'm saying you will address your mom if your mom asks her your friend.
If my mama asks me why this girl,
not you, if your mom asked the girlfriend.
Did you listen to what Fatim just said? Fatim said his mama came to him first and said, this girl don't never smile when she come around. As soon as my mother tells me that, I'm going to address it to her.
But I thought you said your mom addressed the female. Fatim.
That's not what he said.
I said it the way Victor said. The first time she'll pull me to the side. But the second time that happened, my mom
it wouldn't be a like, second time. I guarantee it wouldn't.
But with Victor saying he's going to jump in and ask.
The second time it'll be what?
It wouldn't be a second time.
No, Fatim. The second time it'll be what?
The second time, my mother most likely will not wait to say this behind my back. Most likely she'll address the young lady.
Okay, I thought you said that the mother addressed the young lady. That's what I was commenting on.
The second time.
But I'm telling you, there wouldn't be a second time because now my antennas is up. So as soon as you walk in the door, if your face turn up, I'm like, hold up, man. Come here. Let me holler at you. Hey, man, fix your face or we leaving. It's just that simple. It's that simple.
Tasha says, Veronica, so would you want your mother demeanor to show if she don't care for your dude, for him to notice and feel uncomfortable to be around your mom? That will soon bring tension or your relationship, I think. No, yes. I wouldn't want my mom. Only thing I'm not talking about little things, but I'm talking about when it comes into the hugging and, oh, baby, how you doing it? But then you don't like me. That's being fake. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I finish? Don't do that. Just speak and, hey, Veronica. Hey, Veronica, how you doing? Leave it.
Mm-hmm.
But all the hugging and carrying on and, you want me to fix you a plate knowing that you don't like me. Don't do that.
Just tell me don't even let me in your house.
But no, I wouldn't want my mother to make anybody that I date feel uncomfortable. And my mother never made anyone.
Please put comment on there because I knew somebody.
Can I finish? I was saying my mom never disrespect anybody that I was dating. So that is something that I personally do not have to worry about from my mother, not my father.
I'm sorry, Veronica. I apologize.
Yeah, you need to turn down. Keep that cup. Don't sip no more out that glass. Now, whose comment was you talking about?
Tasha, Tony.
People on my side tonight. Sharon on my side. That's why she didn't want to say that.
Natasha says, why is it being fake? I might like all my son's females he deals with. LOL. I'm going to be nice to everyone. He's going to deal with multiples till he finds the. Exactly. But why hug somebody? Baby, you want something to eat? Come on in the house.
Friend. That's his friend. You might not like him, but that ain't your friend. That's his friend. Come on.
Maybe
yellow.
I'm older than Victor, and my mother was older than Victor. So I'm just saying, I had one of them. Like I said, my mother born right down where y'all at, Darlington, Florence. My mother didn't scratch where it didn't itch. My aunts didn't play. And
Thank
they
you,
said what
Tasha.
was on their mind, and that's all to it. And that's it. But I do understand what Victor's saying, that I wouldn't want to embarrass my
Nobody wants
daughter.
to
No one to do
embarrass.
that.
Nobody wants to embarrass no one. But I'm saying, if you're gonna be all nice to me, then turn around when I leave, you're gonna talk shit about me to your son. Why do that?
You don't think they do that? You don't think that's never happened?
You know,
Listen, nobody
realistically,
have no reason to talk shit about Veronica.
realistically,
clear.
people will make up something, Veronica. It
They
doesn't
will
matter.
make it up. Yeah.
Whether you're a bad person or a good person, they'll find
Thank
something.
you.
I don't like the way she got her hair. I don't know why she thinks she cute.
That-
No, you think I'm cute. Thank you. Anyway, but realistically saying, when you first meet someone, not a lot of things are said. Period. In reality, people meet someone. That's how you get to know someone. You know, you can't just walk in and from just them walking in, I don't like the way they look. You know, your family will evaluate that person, and after they're gone and they call you and you go back and visit without that person, that's when they dump everything on you. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And then then if you really involved with that person, either you're gonna share what your parents said, because most of the time people can pick up on vibes. I mean, come on, like, well, you know what? Vic's mom really didn't like me that much. You know, I can tell by her look or her vibe. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's real.
Put her best foot forward because I feel
and
like
she might. My mother's gonna be nice.
My mother, period.
I mean, my mom's
like,
gonna
hey,
be nice
baby,
in the
how
beginning.
you doing?
In the beginning.
But I'm going in her pots.
Yeah. Let me go with Victor
Her
on
pots
something
or her
here.
pants? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Her pots.
Oh,
what?
her pots or her pants? What did you say?
He said pots.
Pots. Oh,
exactly.
Let me go with Victor on something.
Victor, I was just messing with you. Oh my God, come on,
Victor.
now. Lighten up.
Yeah,
it's too heavy. It's too heavy. Get light. Y'all too heavy right now. Dang.
Victor, I'm going with Victor on this one. So this is where it's two situations. So the one time my daughter had a young man pick her up to take her to school, and when he came downstairs, when I walked out, he didn't have no shirt on. Didn't bother me at first, but the way I raised my daughter, she came downstairs, and when she came home, she said, "Daddy, I jumped all over him because he should have had put on his t-shirt or this, that, and other." Now I appreciated that, but on the flip side, Victor, if my daughter brought a guy upstairs into the house, right, and his pants hanging, a lot of guys like their pants sagging, the young guys like their pants sagging off their backside. See, I taught my daughter, she know if I see that the first time, she gonna have to check that. Because if she don't check it, I'm gonna check it the next time. He walk in my house. You ain't walking in my house showing your ass or your drawers. That ain't happening. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I will.
So you gonna tell him? Are you gonna tell him? Are you gonna tell your daughter?
I'm gonna tell. No, the first time I tell her, and she should check it. If it happens again and she don't check it, then I'm gonna tell him.
You know what,
bro?
I'm saying it then. Excuse me,
because that's a different
man. You need to pull your pants up.
Yeah,
that's a different situation.
And if he gonna give me some lip, you going down the stairs. So that's all to it. And that's it. And that's my house. Damn it. You do whatever you want to do in your parents' house, but damn it, you ain't gonna walk in my house and have your ass showing. That ain't happening. But I didn't have that problem with my daughters. I just didn't have that. If their boyfriend sagged, when they came in my house, they didn't sag in front of me because I wasn't playing that. And my girls knew that.
Yeah. It's
But at the end of the day, you know what? She still shouldn't go to that wedding. Bring
it back, baby.
Right.
There you go. I'm right with you, Shay.
She still shouldn't go to that wedding.
Right.
I mean, but you know what? If you're a gluttony for punishment, go. But at the end of the day, I think everybody said, I agree. Mind your business. Going for what?
I don't agree with that.
But if you want Vic, if you want to eat, put on a nice dress and eat.
Exactly.
You know what? Go.
Exactly.
Go for what you know. Me personally, I wouldn't give a god darn.
Yeah, I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't give it.
I wouldn't go.
Two fingers in the head nod. Go ahead and tie that knot. Ain't my problem no more with your cheating fiance / soon to be husband.
Hey, I got another story real quick.
Oh Lord.
Where my sister got married from my father had another relationship before he met my mother. And the first question was he wanted to take a loan out for her wedding because the father's supposed to pay for the wedding. My mother said, hell no, let so-and-so do it. So she didn't sign that. She was invited to the wedding because she was invited because of my father. My mother said, I'm not going. She said, your ex-wife is going to be there. I don't really care for her, so I'm not going. Now, who went? My mother made me go, and my aunt went, but my mother wasn't going. And my mother
To your
told my
dad's
father,
wedding.
she to my not my dad's wedding, to
Her
his
sister,
daughter, my sister's
the
wedding.
other sister, extended.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
And my mother said, I know use of me going there, smiling in people's face, where I know I don't want to
Being
smile in
fake.
their face, being fake. So she wasn't going, and she didn't go. She didn't give my father no hell about going. When we got back is when we got back, and that was it. And that's all to it. So hell with it.
I can see what she's saying, but you know what? If her and that your sister did, how was their relationship?
It was okay. It was cool. It was cool. It was
Because
cordial.
I mean, could she not put it aside for one day for her? She had to talk to the mother. She didn't have to talk to the ex-wife or whatever.
For whatever the reason, my mom's just when she make up her mind, she made up her mind, and she
understood.
Just said,
but you know, sometimes you have to put things.
But her sister went. Her sister went.
That doesn't excuse the fact that your mother is not your mother. That's your sister's stepmother.
Right, but she didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, at the end of the day, you have to put some things aside for that person that you love. Bump all the other stuff. She didn't have to go kiki and high.
She didn't have to go. I mean, you're right. She could have done that, but you know, just like I've said on this show before, that sister had a brother that my father was married to that woman, and she stepped out on my father, had a child, and my mother always said she never threw that woman under the bus because she said, you don't know what your father was doing that might have caused that situation. True. And like I said, out of that child, when my father would go pick up his other two biological children, my mother wouldn't allow him. After the first time he came back with those two biological children, he said, no, you're going to bring that other child too, because that child doesn't know the difference. So that's when my mother stepped up, but she just said she wasn't going to the wedding years later. So,
okay.
But at the end of the day, people make up their decision, their mind. So this young lady here, us back and forth, she's going to make up her mind if she's going to go. Hopefully she writes us back and let us know, did she go or not?
Yeah. Hopefully. She's probably watching. She should be watching. All right. Well, final thoughts. Don't go.
We done went around the block. We on that damn spaceship the way we've been talking about so many different things tonight.
Jodeci, hit it. Baby, I'm begging, baby, begging, baby. We know you going, Mr. COVID survivor.
You'll probably try to get front row seats.
I'm sure.
No, it ain't no.
It's right beside the mother. Since she already friends of the family, she'll be right there on the family side, right?
You got to be vaccinated to go. So Victor, you ain't going.
That's a lie, because I went to a wedding 2 weeks ago when
they didn't put vaccinations on it.
Right.
Well, then I guess I won't go. But anyway, so this is the thing. The girl done been to all the family functions. The family accepted her. She's got an invitation. Why would if you really think this guy's your friend, if he's your friend, why not? So what, y'all seen each other naked? So what? So what if y'all had sexual intercourse? So what? It's what I mean. I think it's just sex.
Because he still wants me.
So she thinks. I mean, I can't ride with you unless he is still actively saying that he wants to sleep with her. Then I could say, you know,
why we can't take her word for it? Why we can't take her word? Why we can't take her word for it that he wants to get with her? She said that. Why we gotta hear it from him? Why we gotta listen to the man? She said that he wants to get with her. Why can't we take her word for it?
Because I'm just not doing that, because women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna have to see some proof that he trying to sleep. But all I'm saying is, regardless of the fact, if you invite me to something and I'm available to go, I'm coming. That's all I'm saying. Don't invite me if you don't want me to show up. I'm just speaking about me. So if my ex-girlfriend invite me to her gender reveal party, I'm coming. Then don't invite me if you don't want me there.
But I don't think you still want them.
What?
Correct?
No,
You don't.
I don't want them. But if you invite me to some shit, I'm coming. That's all I'm saying. Like, if it's the dude's wedding now, if the
And you don't feel no shame.
no, why would I? Bro,
Like you don't feel uncomfortable by being there.
why would I feel uncomfortable? If I don't want you and you don't want me, what's the deal?
That's the difference between the letter. He still want her.
So
You don't want.
Hold up. Let me.
Great question, hold up. Great question, Tasha. Victor, will you be going by yourself or you bringing a plus one?
A plus one,
Okay.
of course.
See, he want to be petty. He want to show off
who
who
goes
he's
to a
with.
wedding by themselves? Who does that?
Oh, people go to weddings by themselves.
Shit, she got somebody at the wedding. Why can't
Yes.
It's her daggone wedding. Of course she does, Nick.
I can't see the comments now, but yeah, she got somebody, so I can't bring nobody.
Me and Natasha both going to jail. No wedding, and I'm gonna be in jail in my nice wedding dress.
Oh,
if
what?
that BS was to happen, don't invite none of your ex. I don't care. If it ain't your kid's mother and we got a mutual understanding, other than that, if it's somebody, if it's just sex, well, you just don't invite them to my wedding.
Sharon.
Period. I hear
Sharon,
you, Victor,
Veronica.
but we all got an opinion. I respect yours, so respect mine.
Sharon and Veronica.
Boom.
Y'all
Bow,
are thinking
bow,
about
bow,
it.
bow.
Sharon and Veronica.
There
Listen.
you go. Y'all thinking about it in a
You sound
woman
like-
type of
You
way,
sound
right?
like Kevin.
Let me
You sound
finish.
like Kevin
Go
Hart.
ahead. Go ahead, Victor.
Let me finish. Let me finish. You thinking
All right.
about it?
Y'all are thinking about it from a woman. The dude invited her, not the woman.
Yeah, but they thinking about it as a woman from the other woman's perspective. Victor, why do you
What
keep
are you talking
saying
about, other woman? What are you
the
talking
woman, the ex-woman? That's what they're thinking.
Victor want to show off that woman on
That's
his
what
arm.
they're thinking as. They're thinking as that ex-woman that he's trying to still get with. That's what they're thinking as.
I think it could still cause some trauma to her too if she went. But you know
How?
what? But it depends on like we always say, we don't know the full
You got it, Stevenson. That's
picture.
the vein. That's the vein.
We don't have the full picture, so it could be
So
some other
Sharon.
stuff behind this.
Sharon, let me ask you a question. So when she's at the cookout, all right, so the husband and the new fiance at the cookout, and the ex-girlfriend comes to the cookout with her man, is that vain? Should she not bring nobody?
Why are y'all there?
But my thing is she
Hold
bringing
up.
anybody with her? Is she bringing anybody with her?
Let's say she come by herself.
But
So
is she coming by herself? Is she coming because she want to catch the ex by herself so they can mingle?
I'm asking you, don't worry about why she's there. If she shows up and you are the fiance, if you don't address it the first, second, or third time, why are you addressing it at the wedding? Why? You let the shit go on for so long. Ain't no point of addressing it now. And I don't understand why y'all so upset. Dude,
She may not, because
she
hold on. You asked the question, let me answer it, because she may not be able to control family functions, but she can control her wedding.
You're right. All right, so let me say this. Then. All right, so she shouldn't go. All right. So let's say me and you get married. My mama can't stand you. You ain't gonna invite my mama?
No, I ain't gonna invite her.
Okay.
Wait, what was the question?
I get it.
What was your question?
If my mama doesn't like you and we're getting married, are you going to invite my mother?
Do you want
I'm gonna invite her because
do you
it's
want your mother? Right. You want your mother there, right?
I'll give her the option. If she don't show, it ain't gonna stop nothing for me.
You shouldn't invite her then. You shouldn't.
Well, I'm going to
With
invite
that-
her
with
because
that
that's
logic,
your
you
mother.
should not invite her.
Gonna invite her because that's your mother. But if she chooses not to come because whatever chip she has on her shoulder, that's on her.
Wait a minute.
But
So
but for
shouldn't have
GP,
nobody-
I'm gonna invite her.
You shouldn't have nobody at your wedding who is not.
I'm already thinking she ain't gonna come no way. So
Shay ain't trying to get with your mother.
You should
Thank
should
you.
not invite.
I'm not
anybody-
marrying your mother. I'm marrying you.
You should not invite anybody to your wedding that does not want this union to take place. Right or wrong?
Oh, that is true, but it's
It
your
is true,
mother.
but
It's
that's your
just a
mother.
random person.
It should.
See,
It
see,
shouldn't
you
matter what her
you
title
bring
is.
in random situations, but you making it's prominent people. It's like a mother, father, daddy, brother, sister, child. You know what I'm saying? These are prominent. This is just exes are really nothing.
She don't like your
you've
daughter
been
because your
married to
daughter
them.
feels that she's disrespectful, but she's not gonna tell you, Vic,
Let me
your
tell you
daughter can't
something.
come.
If my daughter don't like my new woman, she ain't coming to the wedding. I'm telling you that just straight up. You can take it how you want to.
Yeah, but your woman may still invite her because
She's
that's
not
your
going to
daughter.
invite her. You can't invite my daughter if you my woman because that's my child. You just you overstepping your boundaries.
Let's say when I'm
Okay,
saying invite her is
okay.
giving you that respect to say, hey, you know, that's a one plus that you can bring. Now, if you say, hey, my daughter's not coming because blah blah blah, then Shay's like, okay, cool, no problem. You ain't gonna
Brother
stop the
Patine,
show.
plot twist. What if your child didn't like me?
That's what I just said.
Do we still invite the children?
Hell no.
Dang,
Yeah,
you cold.
Yeah,
cold.
you know,
Hold up.
yeah,
hold
yeah.
up,
You still,
hold up.
yeah. If the
cold.
child don't like, you still invite the child. If
cold.
the child don't feel like coming,
Yeah,
that child
you
don't
invite
come.
the child. If the child don't come,
Exactly.
that's on the
On the
child. You
child.
just don't leave them out because you just don't do that.
Exactly. You don't do that. So, but at the end of the day, we trying to rationalize some bullshit. That's what we trying
Right,
to do.
that's true.
That's what we trying to do, and we trying to rationalize
You
bullshit.
know
with
it too,
women,
Victor.
and that's bullshit.
I don't agree
That other
with
young
y'all.
lady
I
shouldn't
think
go.
all three of y'all full of shit. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here
Good night.
and say
Let me
it's-
take my full of shit ass to bed then. Good night.
Don't
You
leave
gotta tell me twice. Booyah.
I don't
Woo.
agree with you. I don't agree with you. But
That's
but you know
fine.
what?
That
You
woman
know what?
shouldn't go.
That's what we live to disagree another day.
That's
Yeah.
all too.
Bam, Tuesday's coming. Next
That's right.
Thursday's coming. Whether we hear or not, it's gonna come.
And guess what? We're gonna agree for a little while, and then we're gonna
Eh.
disagree for a little while.
Come on.
That's how
True.
we
But
do
I'ma
it.
still
True.
hold mine. Stevenson said it sounds like I'm a dictatorship. How am I a dictatorship?
A whole
If they
black
don't like
Hitler.
me,
A whole
just-
black Hitler.
Wait a minute. If I said my child don't like my new woman, and my child, so I said I wouldn't invite my child to the wedding, how is that a dictatorship in a relationship? My child is not in the relationship.
Okay.
How is that a dictatorship?
You're right, because after y'all get married, you'll never see that child again, right?
What are you talking about? What do you mean I'll never see that child again?
Right. Because after you get married, it doesn't matter whether they come to your wedding or not, because you'll never see the child again, right?
What are you talking about? I'll never see the child again.
You missed the point.
So you think my child is going
You
to
missed
really?
the point. So you have to have some type of relationship with the children. You have to, how it starts, I'm telling you. So, but that's a whole, you know what? Whatever.
So you mean to tell me?
Whatever, Victor.
So
Okay.
you mean to tell me? So that means, if we go by your logic, that means that the whole time we were dating, I didn't see my child.
That means no. What happened is that if the child doesn't come to your wedding after you have joined in marriage with your woman that your child did not join you with, that means that child's not coming over to your house. You'll always see your
No, that
child
does
outside of
not.
that. Oh, yes, it does.
No.
Oh, yes, it does.
No. It
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, because if you can't come to my wedding,
You
you
can't come to my wedding.
house.
Hell,
I
you
can-
come to my house. Hell with that.
I can give you. And I'm not
Veronica,
going to do it, but I can give you some
Am I
family
wrong?
secret.
No, I mean that's pretty much how it works.
Forget it. No,
Oh,
it don't.
okay.
But go ahead. Y'all right. You right. Y'all right.
it's not about being right or wrong, Victor.
It's about
It's just
principle.
logic.
About
It's
principle. It's
logic.
about principle. It's
The
about
principle.
principle. You don't like me, so then keep
GP.
your ass away from me. That's right. Keep
I
your
need
ass away.
bump that. I need a
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to hell with a cigarette.
So the mother keep the same logic then, right? If she don't like you, don't come over there. She shouldn't hug you and all that other shit, right?
pretty much when you have a bad relationship with your in-laws, your spouse or either one don't really
So
partake
they
with them.
shouldn't go, right? So the other one shouldn't go, right? That's what you're saying.
That's
I'm not gonna-
hey,
I'm not going to tell him not to go see his mom.
I mean, he shouldn't go because he chose you.
That's on him.
But you
But I'm
just
not
said-
going to tell him
Wait a
not to go
minute.
to
If
his
you
mom.
go by these two light-skinned motherfuckers at the bottom, they just said if the child ain't gonna come
I don't know where
over
the fuck
because
you get out fucking
wait a
light
minute,
skin.
All right,
because-
bitch, you
Because
right.
you
Come over.
charcoal don't make us
Veronica.
light
the
skin.
child, the
Shit.
child didn't come over because of that. So if that's the
Veronica.
case, you shouldn't go see your mama because I don't get along with your mama.
Veronica, let's do something Vic don't like to do.
What's that?
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, because this is like going
Wrap
like,
it up.
like Victor's a hamster tonight. He's
Wrap
just,
it up.
just
Yeah,
going
you-
on in circles.
You really
That's
don't
all.
like to
Wrap it
wrap it up, but we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up because this is like a hamster.
Thank
going in
you,
circles,
everyone.
man. Mhm.
It's been real.
Yeah.
So Vic says she should go to the wedding.
All I'm saying is,
You
if you
disagree.
get an invite, you should go.
And I say you shouldn't go because you know that the guy's being messy and he's still trying to get with you and he's trying to have a day, and even out of sisterhood, respect that other woman. And you know this guy, you still say he's in the streets and you know he's still being a dog.
Who is she
Respect that other
saving
woman.
by not going? He's still in the streets, whether she go or not.
Yeah, but at the end of the
It
day,
won't be on her.
let her have some respect for herself and not go. That's
How
what
did
I'm
she
saying.
not? What do you think he gonna sleep with her at the wedding?
I bet you if he could go in the bathroom and get a quickie, he would. So stop it, Vic.
I don't know why we sitting here
Good night.
dogging her for when the dude is the reason why she got the invite. So the wife has accepted this shit. You know what?
We don't
Y'all right.
know that.
Y'all right. Y'all right. You right.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
I'm lying, but you're right.
The dark skinned guy is
It makes no sense.
wrong.
The woman got invited to all
On that
the
note.
family functions.
On that note, yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Please be out. But it's not on her. If he invite you, sweetheart, go.
Victor needs to be working tonight, so he won't be sipping, y'all. But
What?
he's sipping
What
tonight.
the hell has I got to do with anything? That's still how I feel.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm a man. I stand on what I say.
I hear you. What you said? What's her name? Tasha. She said she's
He
with
probably
them.
would. But guess what? If he'll do the quickie at the wedding, he'll do the quickie 2 days after the wedding. He'll do a quickie 7 days after the wedding. 10 years after the wedding.
But you don't have to be the vehicle to you don't have that woman don't have to be that vehicle to lead to do that part and be disrespectful to that woman. That's what
How
I'm
is she
saying.
being a vehicle? He is.
Because she's the one that he's doing the quickie on. What do you mean not being
Okay, let's wrap it up. Because you know what? You two get started. I thought y'all normally come together at the end of the show.
We do. We ain't coming together on this one. Not this one, because he's sipping tonight.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. All I'm saying is somebody give me an invitation. I'm going. I don't give a damn who it is.
We got that already.
We got that. We told you you're a hamster tonight going in that
Look,
ham circle.
Karen about to log off. All right, guys. So have a great night. Thank y'all so much for watching the tea. We appreciate y'all so much.
You gotta be careful with that and a V. You gotta
Every-
be careful with a V and that.
Every Tuesday and Thursday night. We appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. We will be going back through the comments tonight or tomorrow to reply to some of these comments, right, Mr. COVID survivor? So guys,
I'm trying to. But Steven said I'm being difficult, but I'm not being difficult. I'm being myself. I'm going.
that's all.
Cut that shit.
I
Vic.
got it, Vic. I know you're going, Vic.
If you guys
Vic.
who would like to be a guest on the show, Tangy Tea of, go to tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Leave us a message right there. Leave us a topic suggestion. Send us a letter. Thank you to everyone that send their letters in. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Wear your
Good
mask.
night.
Practice your social distancing. All of that good stuff.
With no man.
Till next week.
Good night, everyone.
We will see you guys then. Good night.
Wrap it up, Vic. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it.
Good night.